Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to make a song edit. This should... It's not that hard. You just need a couple effects for this. So we're just gonna drag the file in. Okay, you want to go to the drop. So I'm gonna say it would be a good place to start here. So you want to grab this tool and just drag up like that, and then go to the pencil again and just right click, and that's how you cut things. So we're just, and you want it to be a bit before the drop, like as you can hear here. Okay, I think I should just stop it there. So, and then do the same thing on the other side. Now, at the top here, at the end of this gray bar right here, you could like drag it just to scale it down to where the song is. I'm probably gonna cut this a bit more. I just want to see how far I want it. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this part too, actually. I don't want it to be that long. Okay, so now that it's only here, I'm gonna go to this little thing right here and just make it bigger so it's easier to see things. Alright, so first thing we want to do, double click and make the volume all the way up. If you do something wrong, you can always undo by pressing Ctrl Z. It's a pretty universal keybind, so you can use it in a lot of apps. So, okay, what you want to do is right-click the volume and make an automation clip, and that'll add this. Okay, so we want to go to where the exact drop is now. Right here. So we're going to hold down right-click and just drag this all the way to the top, and then drag that down, and just make this sort of thing. Then we're going to go to the end part and do basically the same thing, except this one, it's going to end like this. And then drag it down. Okay, now we're going to add some cool effects. So what you want to do is just right click on the slot one, go to filter, and we're going to add this fruity parametric EQ2. We're just going to give the little bass, we're going to give it more bass so the bass is boosted. We're going to give it a little bit of a bass boost. That might be a little bit too much. To go in and out of this menu right here, you want to press this button up here, and it does that. Okay, so now we're going to right click on slot 2, go to delay reverb over here, and we're just going to go to the last one called free reverb 2. We're going to put the size all the way up. Actually, depending on the song, you might not want to make this as much, and then just drag the wet up a little bit, like that. I'm going to turn down my... yeah, it's a bit high here. I might turn this down here. You don't have to do that. Okay, so now if you're going to add more sound effects into your song edit, you're going to want to open up a new file explorer and just drag it into your FL like that. And then what you want to do is just double click on the sound and close that out to select it, and then right click on this little insert one right here, or whatever it's labeled for you, and then channel routing, route selected channels. So now any effect that's over here now is only applied to this, and if you click on master, these are the other effects that are applied. So go to here, and you want to right click and go back to filter, Fruity Love filter. This is gonna give it like a little muffle sound effect. Okay, so just copy these 3 settings. It's basically just the first 2 are on the left, and then the third one's on the right. You can mess around with this. I usually just put it like somewhere here. And then right click all 3 of them and create automation clips from left to right. Okay. So you can close out of these now. So for the first 2, we just basically want to create the same thing as the volume, except don't put these all to the bottom because it'll make some pretty weird sounds. Thanks to Zenith for teaching me how to do that the right way. Like that, okay. And then just drag them down. We'll do the same for these. Okay, so now for the last one, we're going to do the opposite. So, see how it starts at the top? Well, we're going to go to the same point, and then we're going to put it down to the bottom. And then drag this one up. Like that. And go to here. And drag this down. And then up. Okay, so this reverb, you could tell the reverb is kind of going over everything. So we might want to actually make this less. Okay, actually. So if your reverb seems like it's doing that, you might want to actually you might want to actually put your reverb. Alright, so if this happens, you're probably going to want to put your Fruity Love filter on the master, as long as you don't have any sound effects. So I'm just going to turn this reverb off because I'm not redoing my love filter. Maybe I'll do something like that. Okay, actually, you know what? I'll keep my reverb on, but this is going to be at a very low level like that. Here, I'll go back to my normal settings. There we go. Now you want to click the button at the top with, it looks like a save icon with like a wave under it, and just save it as whatever you want. I'm making this edit for a friend, so I'm just naming it Neziak because that's the client. And then this little thing will pop up. You don't have to change anything. If you want it to be an MP3 file, you just deselect wave and that. And then just press start. And there you go. You rendered. You can close FL Studio. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.